Good morning or good evening, actually good evening, MMA community. This is Ronin from MMASSmedia. I'm here with Team Baker. We have Sean and Scott Baker originally from Team Baker, here fighting tonight. Both welterweights, both have tough fights tonight. And I just want to thank everybody at the FCFF for giving us this chance to come back and cover Rumble at the Roseland 60. More importantly, I want to thank both of you for getting together with me. You guys have an awesome, phenomenal story. If this could be like the Wild West, you two would be like the band of outlaws that always stick together. And loyalty runs deep with you two, and it's phenomenal for a family trait to be like that in today's world. A lot of people in today's world, even if they're family, they're dog eat dog. I just want to go over that with you because you guys don't miss a show together. You guys have been fighting together since you guys started at the Coast, correct? Yep. You guys started at the Coast together. I remember watching you guys walk in, sit down, hang out, whatever. And you were the first one to transition from Hood River out to Alive, correct? And then you shortly followed. And I remember seeing you, and I kept asking, when's your brother coming over? When's your brother coming over? Well, you know, he's got a family, you know, he'll make it out. I'm going to try to get him, you know. But now you're glad you're over there. I'm happy for you. Yeah, I'm happy for you, too, because they got a great program at Alive. They do. So, like, you're both naturally wrestlers, correct?
More of a stand-up guy.
You're more of the wrestler. So so yours always trying to take him down, and he's always trying to keep you standing up.
That's right.
Okay, it's a good counterbalance, grappler versus striker. So tell us how you guys get into MMA. I mean, both of you guys can talk at the same time or whatever. How did you guys get into mixed martial arts?
I was working one day and Steve came in. He's our coach down in whatever.
Yeah.
He came in and asked me if I wanted to start fighting, and I said, yeah. So I showed up, and it was only me and him for quite a little bit, and then Sean showed up back from college, and you know, the reason I won my first fight is because of my brother. He got my wrestling ready, my striking. You know, mentally, it means a lot to have my brother with me out there. So it's like you said, you know, we never will split up. We will always be brothers.
The Baker boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
that's awesome. What about you, Sean? What got you into it?
Most of what got me into it is, I don't know, I just want to try it. To see how it was.
Coming from a wrestling background?
Coming from a wrestling background, you know, Chael Sonnen is my idol, so I just look at him and notice where he's been in his life. And he started out being a wrestler, and he's just really good at wrestling, you know, did a lot of good things at the high level, and now he's just top notch at the UFC. So, you know, that's my idol, and I try to follow him and try to do the things he does. I think that's a big inspiration for me that got me into it. And as today, still, you know, I still watch him train like I was up there a little bit ago watching him train. And you know, I just watch his and see what he does and see what, you know, he works on and kind of stuff. And that's where I take back to the gym. I talk to Nick Gelati and I'm like, you know, this is what I want to work on. And Nick's like, all right, let's do it, you know. And then, you know, I want to sign pro here soon. But, you know, Nick's like, you know, you need to take some time, do your thing, get your jiu-jitsu up, get your boxing up.
Become well-rounded.
Yeah.
Well-rounded in one verse instead of being one-dimensional.
Yeah, so that's how it is. And we got Scott at the gym at nights, so I can't be with him because I'm at class. But other than that, it's really good to have him there. And, you know, I'm just trying to do what I can do and be the best at what I can do.
Now, you guys are coming from a small town to a gym to where you have Bill Bradley is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You have an instructor, Corey Winkle, is a purple belt. Yep. You have Nick Gelati, who's a brown belt. You have Tobias Shea as your CrossFit instructor, as long as Winslow. You have phenomenal wrestling coach, Jonathan Osborne, who went to U of M, one of the pivotal schools of college wrestling. He also, I think, went to the Junior Olympics. I mean, you guys are surrounded by so much talent and training partners that are deep at Alive MMA. Oh, yeah. Do you feel like it's made you better? It's made you better.
100%. I'm so much better from what I was when I was there. When I went there, I was just a wrestler. Now I'm actually getting my hands better. You know, I'm more comfortable standing up. Yeah, I like to ground and pound, but all the stuff I do on top is what I learned from when I was there.
Yeah, and
so,
then
you know, when my first fight, I was just wrestling. I was just keep him down, keep him down, keep him down. This is where I'm gonna win. This is where I'm gonna win. I need to stay where I'm best at. Now when I'm on top, it's just I can ground and pound, ground and pound. That's what I've learned there, and I really respect everyone there. All the coaches there is really awesome. I haven't gotten to his CrossFit yet, but I just signed up a new schedule, and I'm in his CrossFit. So
what do you guys think about that? What do you think about the schedule?
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that we're hitting CrossFit. It's awesome that we're going twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. I think it's awesome. I think that's what we need to be the next level. You can't just go to practice and, you know, just do the moves and just get through it. You gotta want it and want to take after it and get after it. When you get there, you'll be able to get to the top.
And what do you think about the Muay Thai class with Jimbo? You love that. Because you're the stand-up guy. We got the jiu-jitsu grappler here. We got the stand-up guy with Jimbo. Yeah. And also, too, Alive offers judo classes as well, correct?
Yes.
Have you guys thought about getting into any judo?
I haven't yet, but my schedule, I just got into Muay Thai, so this is my first time to be in Muay Thai, first time to be in CrossFit, so it's going to be a good thing. I think it's going to up my game a lot more, get my conditioning up more than it already is, and I think it's going to be awesome.
Okay. What do you think about your fight tonight, Scott? What do you take into your fight tonight? You're coming off a tough loss. At Spear Mountain. Or not Spear Mountain, but Salem, for United Combat Sports.
Yeah.
You know, you switched gyms. You've obviously had an information dump and learned a lot.
Yeah.
So do you feel a lot more confident going into this fight with the attributes that you've learned, or do you feel about the same, or what is this fight for you tonight?
I feel a lot better. Like Sean said, he came as a wrestler. I came as a boxer. Now I'm more rounded. I can take my ground game's a lot better than it was when I first showed up. And, you know, I enjoy doing the CrossFit. It helps you so much to do that. And also to do it and then go back to a practice.
Yeah, and right after the other.
Yeah, right after the other. And it just...
tests your cardio.
And when I first stepped in the gym, it wasn't like I felt like I shouldn't be there. Nick came up to me, you know, he greeted me. He pretty much treated me like a family member. And right then and there, I knew I was going to stay. And then when I got onto the mat with the guys, none of them were like, oh, this is my mat. They were all like, come on, Scott, you know, we're going to get you better. And to step in a gym like that, there's nothing like it. It builds your confidence. It makes you, you know, feel like a good fighter. And I feel that tonight's going to be a good night.
Good. So all the lumps that they put on you out of love will pay off.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you're coming off a huge win in Salem. You fought for the welterweight belt, the 170 belt. Now, in your quest to become more well-rounded and not just a predominant grappler, wrestler type of fighter, you're still undefeated. Are you looking to make a run at the FCFF belt? Is that something that you want in the future for yourself after you become more well-rounded? Or?
Well, in the future,
that a goal?
That's my big goal is, you know, own both belts and defend both belts. And I mean, that's a goal for me and our coaches and our team. You know, we want as many people who hold belts there as they can. Mm-hmm. And I got offered the title fight, but, you know, it wasn't time. You know, it was too short a notice, and Jason's a good guy. And, you know, you can't take somebody like that in a short notice.
2 days notice.
Exactly. Yeah. And, you know, go out there and think you can perform. You got to prepare for somebody like that. I mean, I give him 5 stars. I mean, he's a great fighter, and I respect him a lot. That's the reason why I didn't take the fight, because I'm not going to go out there and try to beat up somebody and fail at it and go, I wish I didn't take that fight. I wish I had more time, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I have really respect for Jason, and I wasn't going to do that to him.
What do you think about taking in this fight? You're still undefeated.
Tonight?
Still undefeated, yeah. What do you think about? And your opponent is, from what I hear, a wrestler, correct? Another wrestler? Or
yeah,
you don't really know much?
That's what I've heard. Yeah. I just think it's another test of my game, just to see where I'm at. And,
always staying hungry, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes good, and if it doesn't, we'll learn from our mistakes.
Well, I want to thank both of you right now for talking to me. Yep. I appreciate it. I want to thank these guys because MMA to them is more than just a sport that they do. They're loyal to each other. They're brothers. They fight on every card together. They go everywhere together. I mean, if this was Bad Boys, this would be, you know, Bad Boys for life, you know, ride or die. And the loyalty that these two have for each other is something that is not really seen in families today. You see a lot of it in like militaries and other teams and stuff. So for a team like these two individuals to walk on to a live MMA and be welcomed as a family is phenomenal. Thank you guys for sharing your story with me. I want to thank all the sponsors that can make this year for Mass Media happen with the stuff that they donated tonight. First, I want to thank Oregon Grown Designs. I want to thank Dirty Boxer. I want to thank the FCFF. And I want to thank 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Portland for helping us out and donating stuff for the fights tonight. Also, too, I want to thank Alive MMA for giving me the time. I want to thank the Baker boys for giving me the time for this interview. One more thing, guys, before I give the floor to you guys. So there's a little bit of conflict going on because we got Bryson French saying that his fans are the loudest. Then we got Team Baker fans being the loudest. And then also, too, we're going to throw Washugo into the mix of being the loudest. What do you think, guys? What's your opinion on that? Team Baker?
We'll see.
Team Baker.
We hope
Team Baker. All right, Team Baker.
Team
Okay.
Baker.
I want to give you guys time to shout out to whoever you want to, and then I want to basically, if you guys want to, tell us something about you guys that nobody knows or that you would want people to know about you. I mean, other than the fact that you guys go everywhere together and you guys are willing to pick a fight with anybody together.
I just want to thank Dirty Boxer for sponsoring the team. I want to thank Alive. I want to thank Bill at Alive. I want to thank Nick. I want to thank all the coaches down there. And I'm engaged.
Hey, congratulations. Congratulations, Sean. What about you, Scott?
I'd like to thank everybody at Alive for greeting me and making me feel welcome into the club, and Dirty Boxer. Let's go.
That's it, folks. The Baker Boys, two tough son of a bitches, right here. Pacific Northwest. This is Mass Media's Ronin Carney, the Ron Burgundy MMA. You stay classy, Northwest.